Hey you! Yes you! Are you interested in being cursed? Suffering eternal torment? How about a little ghost friend to keep you company? Well, then you've come to the right place. Let me introduce you to viewing hazards. With the low price of your sanity, even you could be cursed with bad luck or worse. Sound fun? Great! Viewing hazards come in many shapes and sizes, and no matter who you are, I'm sure we have the right viewing hazard for you. Let's not waste any more time, and let's get right into our wide selection. Macbeth is the name of a William Shakespeare play with a curse attached to it, stating that if anybody says Macbeth during a play's production, that play will be cursed and it will result in disaster. The curse started when Shakespeare was writing Macbeth, and being the little jokester he was, he decided to put a real witch's spell into the play, which upset the local witch population, who cursed the play. And since then, there have been many instances that, according to people involved, have come from the curse. One of the most famous examples happened in 1947, where an actor playing Macbeth was stabbed for real during a stage sword fight. Because of all the incidents, the Curse of Macbeth is still widely believed in the show industry today, with some people getting genuinely mad if you say Macbeth anywhere near a theater. So do be careful where you say Macbeth, or you might just face the wrath of every theater kid in America. This is a viewing hazard in the simplest way possible. The elephant's foot is a massive blob of radioactive corium in the depths of Chernobyl. It is highly, and I mean highly, radioactive. Take a look at this photo. Do you know what these lines are? Those aren't just camera glitches or floaters in your eye. This is the intense radiation causing the camera just freak out and cause this effect. Since the reactor meltdown, the elephant's foot has cooled down a lot, but rest assured it is still incredibly radioactive and could definitely do some lasting damage to you if you want to visit it. But in theory, you could sneak past all the security and visit. Our next viewing hazard is more of a listening hazard because it is a song. Gloomy Sunday, also known as the Hungarian Soup of Sides song, is a cursed song that if you listen to it, you will allegedly be inclined to commit exit game. Originally composed in 1933, the song has become infamous online for the many alleged incidents surrounding it. It was even banned by the BBC at some point, but this ban has been lifted since 2002. And you can still find the original recording online if you look for it. There are even a few covers out there. Our next viewing hazard is yet again music related, this one being instrument. The glass harmonica is a musical instrument played by rubbing glass bowls, and ever since its invention in the 1700s by Benjamin Franklin, yes, that one, there's been a rumor that states that the instrument can produce a tone that can lead to both the player and the listener going mad. According to a report in the 18th century, you should not play the instrument if you A, suffer from a nervous disorder, or B, if you feel sad. But if you do decide to play the instrument, you should limit yourself to only playing happy songs. There have been a few musicians who have allegedly gone mad from the instrument, most famously Mary Ann Davies, who was one of the first people to become proficient at it. The instrument became obscure for a time, but recently it's been having a bit of a revival, being used in the soundtrack for a few movies, and being used by some big bands in songs. Up next is a script for a movie called The Incomparable Atuk. The script for the movie has been labeled as cursed because an alarming number of people attached to this movie have died shortly after reading the script. All 4 of the people who were cast to play the lead, Atuk, have died shortly after reading the script, and a few people they showed to also die as well. This string of deaths started in 1982 and lasted until 1997. Since then, there has been no attempt to produce the film again, and because of the strange deaths attached to the script, some people believe that it's cursed and anybody who reads it will die in the next few months. It is possible to find the script online though, so hey, if you're feeling a little bit adventurous, go for it. Up next is a doll that is haunted by a paranormal entity or ghost, and it will curse anybody who looks into the doll's eyes. Their name is Peggy. Be nice, say hi. People who have looked into the doll's eyes have claimed to feel a presence following them in the days after, and have reported having bad luck. Peggy is one of many other haunted dolls in the world, some other famous examples being Robert the Doll, and of course, Annabelle. The doll is a tourist attraction, so if you want to see this little cinnamon roll for yourself, go check out in Las Vegas. But be warned, some people say that they regret looking in the doll's eyes even years after the encounter. Roko's Basilisk is a thought experiment that just knowing about it makes you vulnerable to a super powerful thing. Skip here if you don't want to hear about it. The idea is that an all-powerful AI in the future might punish those who did not bring about its existence, including those who knew about the possible development of such a being in the past. This includes me, and now you. So we are now bonded by this shared burden of knowledge. Hope we don't live to regret it. Ever since the thought experiment was posted online, it's been a topic of debate, and some people have even claimed to have mental breakdowns because of it. They even banned the discussion of Roko's Basilisk on the message board where it was originally posted, for 5 years. But since then, Roko's Basilisk has been spread on the internet, and doomed a lot more people to eternal torment. So best not to think about it. The Little Finger Ritual is a Japanese urban legend that states if you read the story attached to the game, you will have to take part in it. If you read the story, in the following week you will have a dream where you are by a river and a woman with long hair is looking around in the grass. If you go up to her and ask what she's doing, she will say she's looking for a little finger and asks if you can help her find it. Your goal is to find it, or else you will never be able to wake up. To be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed about this one, and I find it kind of lame to commit to the other ones coming up. So let's double down and talk about another Japanese info hazard, Tomino's Hell. This one's fairly popular online, and it is a Japanese poem written in 1919 that, according to urban legends, will cause you great misfortune if you read either out loud or in your mind. And there have been stories from users online about getting injured shortly after reading the poem, so do it at your own risk. The White Death is a Scottish urban legend about a girl who hated life so much she wanted to get rid of any trace of herself. After she ended her own life, her family members started to slowly die, being discovered dismembered with all their limbs torn off. The legend goes that she will try to kill anybody who knows about her out of fear that they will tell others about it. Well, shit. The story's been around for a long time and nobody really knows where it started, so maybe I've just doomed us all to a horrible death. Well, that's not the first horrible death you got yourself watching this video, so what's one more? It really makes you think about how short life is, so why not subscribe while you're here? A solar plexus clown glider is the name for a paranormal entity that will infect you if you learn of their existence, meaning you are now susceptible to infection. Sorry. But what exactly are they, you may be thinking? Well, there are many theories on what they could be, but the most common answer is that they are demons that feed off your negative solar plexus chakra, which is one of the main chakra points a human has. So if you have a lot of negative emotions and thought, they will have more control over you, being able to cause their host intense hallucinations, making them go mad. They are also able to manifest a body in their host's mind, which according to people who have seen them, look like a floating jester head, which is where we get the name. Unfortunately for us though, the idea of solar plexus clown gliders started spreading a lot faster due to the internet. They are usually associated with this creepy image, so in case you had any doubts before, you are now definitely infected. So if you ever feel a presence when you're alone, don't worry, it's just your flying jester head friend feeding off your bad vibes. Thanks for watching. Hope you didn't get too many new curses or ghouls attached to you after watching this video. And if you enjoyed, subscribe. Bye bye.